I love good news. I love giving good news, okay? There's too much negative news in the world. I talk about negative stuff all the time. Let's talk about something positive. I love this right here. I just saw this. There is new research that is showing that this year, 2026, I'm still getting used to the fact that it's not 2025. This year, the consumer spending in video games is going to go up even more when compared to 2025. Now, not by a ton, but still, things are trending in an overall positive direction for the video game industry. It's looking good. Things are going on an uphill slope. This is all from this research that came out 6 days ago from Circana. So this was what they said was forecasting a transformative year for video games in 2026. Now, before we talk about 2026, we kind of have to talk about 2025. We got to see what exactly there was there. What was the overall thing? What was the takeaway of it? What was the overall amount spent? So right here, it says the U.S. video game industry enters 2026 with the potential to reach a new record high in consumer spending, following a year of slight growth driven by new hardware, rising subscription engagement, and robust player demand across platforms. And it says, according to Circana's latest Games Market Dynamics report, total U.S. consumer spending on video game hardware, content, and accessories reached $60.7 billion in 2025, which marked a 1.4% increase when compared to the same data in 2024. I'm gonna be honest, I think it's kind of shocking to hear that there is rising subscription engagement when they have really kind of raked up the prices, especially with Game Pass. Yeah, well, last year went up by a ton. I would have thought that would have decreased player engagement. I don't know. It's just what the numbers say. But yes, overall takeaway, 2025, that put all video game hardware and content at $60.7 billion spent in 2025, and this was a 1.4% increase from 2024. So now let's look at what is projected for this year, 2026. We're already a month and a half down, and already they have the projection for the rest of the year. So it says Circana projects U.S. video game industry spending to actually rise 3% to $62.8 billion in 2026. Now it says that surpasses the all-time high of $61.7 billion set in 2021. And as far as what are the main reasons for this, they narrow it down to 3. So they say this growth is expected to be fueled by the second year of the Nintendo Switch 2, the unprecedented anticipation for GTA 6, and continued strength in subscription-based content. So of those 3, I think 2 of those 3 make a lot of sense. GTA 6 is a no-brainer. And the Switch 2, I think, is also a no-brainer, especially if they're going to come out with like the next Zelda game and or the next Mario game within 2026. I'm talking the mainline games from Zelda and Mario. Yeah, that is going to really bring up video game engagement in general. But the last one, the continued strength in subscription-based content. Again, I kind of have to give my skepticism. Now, of course, I was wrong for what I thought in 2025. I felt that the numbers wouldn't have been good, but it turns out the facts are the facts, so maybe that will just continue to be the case in 2026. I mean, like, especially if they increase the prices dramatically again on, like, Game Pass in 2026, I don't know how you can have continued strength in that subscription-based content, but I don't know. I was wrong about 2025, so who really knows? But yes, overall, the stats of this report are saying that this year, 2026, will break a record. The spending will be very good. The video game industry will see a very good year.